It is Thursday, the 21st of October. Welcome to Mornings on 6 News. I'm Leonardo Puglisi. The top stories we're following right now. Freedom Day. Victoria's lockdown set to finally lift at 11:59pm local time tonight, but some tough restrictions are set to remain. We'll tell you what you need to know. Plus, Health Minister Greg Hunt wipes away tears while recalling the moment the lives of his children were threatened as the NT Chief Minister reveals that his wife and son had to leave their house over safety fears on the weekend. And doubts cast by some over former Today Show host Lisa Wilkinson's claims about Karl Stefanovic as new footage emerges of her last morning on the Channel 9 Breakfast Show. We'll analyse all the new developments. A reminder, you can always read the latest headlines 24/7 at our website 6newsau.com. But first this morning, after months of lockdown and the most amount of days spent under lockdown in the world in total, finally some relief for Victorians. From 11:59pm local time tonight, the curfew and 15-kilometre travel radius will be lifted in Metro Melbourne, signifying the end of lockdown, but there'll still be many restrictions in place. Authorities are encouraging you that if you can work from home, you must. Authorised workers have to have at least one vaccine dose to work on site. Large-scale construction sites can increase to 100% capacity if all workers are fully vaccinated, and up to 10 people per day will be able to visit homes. In terms of education, the staggered return of years 3 to 11 has been brought forward to this Friday, with some students attending some days of the week depending on their individual grade. Childcare will be open to kids who are already attending and those whose parents are fully vaccinated. Outdoor cafes, cinemas and most other outdoor venues can open with 50 people per venue, along with density limits, and only for those who are double dosed. Of course, restaurants and indoor settings can reopen with a maximum of 20 people. Density limits, of course, again applying, and only for the fully vaccinated, including workers. However, retail will only open when 80% of Victorians aged over 16 have had both jabs. That number is expected in just over a week. Masks are still required right across the state as well. In regional Victoria, outdoor venues increase from 200 to up to 100 people per venue. Also, if everyone is vaccinated. Check the Victorian government website for more information. Interstate vaccine mandate will be introduced for around 75% of Western Australian workers. Premier Mark McGowan says he wants to prepare the state for community COVID transmission, with around 60% of people there double dosed. Workers in what's been dubbed Group 1 will have to have had the jab by the end of the year. This includes non-volunteer emergency service workers, public and private hospital and public healthcare facility workers, primary and community health staff, and plenty more. And 70% of Australians aged over 16 are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19. While announcing the significant milestone, Health Minister Greg Hunt wiped away tears while recalling the moment the lives of his children were threatened.
Never really talked about it. There was a period where the lives of my children were threatened quite openly some years ago. And that was a matter of great concern. But we have very fine federal police in this country. So as a country, we have to, I think, relearn the value of respect.
Comes after NT Chief Minister Michael Gunner revealed that his wife and son had to leave their house over the weekend over safety fears after his address was reportedly leaked by anti-vax demonstrators. ICAC has heard that former New South Wales Premier Mike Baird's then Director of Strategy advised against a $5.5 million appeal for the Australian Clay Target Association that is right now at the centre of the inquiry. Nigel Blunt provided the Commission with evidence he had written detailing a proposal for the Target Association to build a clubhouse and conference facility in Wagga Wagga. Under the recommendation, he wrote oppose, adding Gladys and Ayers wanted, and no doubt they've done a sweetheart deal with Darryl, but this goes against all of the principles of sound economic management. ICAC's hearings are continuing and plan to go over the space of 2 weeks. New South Wales police say Michael Slater has been arrested after an alleged domestic violence incident. The former Australian opening batsman and cricket commentator was reportedly arrested at a Manly home over an incident last week and taken to the local police station. Slater played 74 test matches and 42 one-day internationals between 1993 and 2001 before moving into commentary, where he was recently dropped from Channel 7's team over comments about the Prime Minister, Scott Morrison. Now to your eye on entertainment for this Thursday morning. Doubts have been cast by some over former Today Show host Lisa Wilkinson's claims about Karl Stefanovic. Wilkinson has claimed that she was ignored and sidelined on her last day on the Channel 9 program. And when asked a question during the 5:30 show opener, she cut Karl. However, here's what the opener, courtesy of Peter Ford, does show.
Thank you to everyone for all your beautiful messages. We had a great day and we've had a fabulous honeymoon, but back to work today.
Where did you go?
We went to beautiful Byron Bay because we love Australia.
Yeah.
And you guys were in the Tweed on Friday.
Yeah.
And we went to dinner at the place that you guys were.
Yeah, we sort of kind of crashed your honeymoon.
Yeah, we
but we
tried
figured
to.
you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
So.
Skedaddled out of there just before you guys
Very
arrived.
wise.
Wilkinson also claimed almost every interview was being done by her co-host Stefanovic, dubbing it the Karl Show, though Vision from the Day does show her doing multiple. Meanwhile, Kanye West has officially changed his legal name to Ye. Yes, we're serious. The rapper and former US presidential candidate filed the change in August, citing personal reasons while in the midst of a divorce with Kim Kardashian West. The pair share 4 children. Interestingly, if you go and check Wikipedia, it has changed everything to Ye. I am presuming it is an automatic thing. Otherwise, someone's had a pretty busy few 24 hours or so trying to change it. But no, his official legal name, which will be on his documents, is Ye. We'll get to tomorrow's forecast, or today's forecast, in just a moment. First, take a look at this. A freak hailstorm has hit New South Wales north coast, leading to roofs collapsing and buildings flooding. Footage showing the moment one roof collapsed, leading to the evacuation of around 400 people. Take a look. Now to today's forecast. Brisbane thunderstorms expected, getting to a top of 32. Showers and heavy clouds right across the east coast. 23 in Hobart, 21 in Adelaide, 36 in Alice Springs, 19 heavy rain in Perth, and in Darwin, the usual there, a warm top of 34. And that is mornings for this Thursday. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll be back Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll, of course, have the latest headlines on social media 24/7 and our website, 6newsau.com. I'm Leonardo Puglisi. Have a great day.